So you fry up that meat. Salam labas kushimizian. Hey guys, I'm at the vegetable and fruit souk that's in Wulad Mata. Guys, I finally learned it's not Olad, it's Wulad. Wulad Mata. I'm probably still not saying it perfectly, but inshallah, I'm doing better. So guess what? Anna Kantib Lubia, which means I'm going to be cooking lubia today. And we're at the souk because I need matasha, basla, tuma. Yeah, I need some vegetables. So let's go get some vegetables for our lubia. Hey guys, make sure you're subscribed to my live stream channel. I go live like every day, Monday through Friday, from 6:30 to 8. So go check out my live stream channel, Mama4 Live. Shukran. Some morning cats. Good morning. Oh, you got a little boo-boo. You got boo-boos? All right, guys, I got wahed kusbar, wahed madros, which is cilantro and parsley, two of the main like little seasonings in there. So now we got to get basla. Don't know how much it is. Basla, bashal. Rabah. 4 dirhams. 4 dirhams a kilogram. Kilogram is 2 pounds, guys. So I'm paying about 40 cents per 2 pounds of basla, onions. So it is only like 8:30 in the morning and people are starting to come in, set up. But honestly, if you want to come here when everything is out, I would say like 10 is perfect. But 8:30, you're going to see, some. But there's enough here that I can get what I need. All right, guys, so we're up to, I just got 1 kilo of onions for 4 rabah dirhams, which is about 40 cents. And I got 1 bunch of parsley, 1 bunch of cilantro, one dirham each, which is like 10 cents. Guys, I'm already up to only 60 cents US dollars. Onions, parsley, and cilantro. Let's find tomatoes, matisha. All right, guys, I've noticed since like regularly buying some stuff, some places are more expensive. People say in my comments all the time, oh, you paid too much. But you have to remember, it depends on where you live. So like where I live, I have paid 1.5 dirhams for a bunch of parsley or cilantro. Here, wahed dirham for 1 bunch. There's no nas dirham. And it's, so just remember, it also depends on where you live. I gotta find tomatoes. I like to go to the guy who has, here he is. This guy that's all he sells is tomatoes. Let's get some tomatoes. All right, guys, I just left the souk. I spent 4 dirhams for onions, basla. I spent 23 dirhams and I got garlic, bildi soap, and what else did I get? There was something else I got at that man. Oh, zabib. I got zabib for my balbola in the morning. And I also got parsley and cilantro. That was 2 dirhams, which is 20 cents. Guys, I spent like $6. $6. And I got all this. So yeah, Morocco for the win. Let's go home and let's make lubia. All right, guys, I am back home and I am ready to make this lubia. Now, most traditional recipes call for like meat on the bone, like beef or lamb, and like you like pan fry that, get it all nice and brown, and then you can add that to the meat as add it to the lubia as it cooks to get that flavoring, But I didn't have that, and I didn't really want to go and spend extra money because I had a nice kilo of turkey dindi. No, BB. And I was like, I needed to use it, and I was like, it doesn't have the bone, it's just the croquettes, what do you call them? And I seasoned this with zitoun, zit, turmeric, garlic, salt, pepper, paprika, and ginger. Basically like the same seasonings that the lubia itself gets, But now I'm gonna pan fry this, you know, get it nice and like crispy brown, not crispy, but a little brown. And this will be the meat that I'm gonna add to the lubia. And to me, I feel like if I add meat to it, it's like a whole meal. You know what I mean? You get the bread, you get the meat, you get the beans, protein, all that. So yalla. One other thing that you need to know that's really important to do the lubia, and you need to know this ahead of time, because if you start the lubia and then you realize you need to do this, it will be a problem. You need to soak your beans overnight. So I'm doing 1 pound of beans, and these have been soaked in lama overnight. You know, it gets them, I guess, softer. I'm not really sure, but it's a necessary step. So don't forget to soak your lubia beans overnight. So for the amount of lubia that I'm making, we're gonna use 4 tomatoes. And you're gonna take the tomatoes, wash them first, and you're gonna grate the tomatoes. Just grate. 3 tomatoes, 1 onion. Grate them really good. So you fry up that meat. So the key to a good lubia is the seasoning, guys. I have had it places where I thought it was kind of bland. Mr. Mushkil was good, but it was kind of bland. So I'm a firm believer in garlic. And even though, you know, the recipe I follow, which is a Moroccan woman, says 5 cloves of garlic, we're doing 7. I don't think you can ever have too much garlic. So, Sabah, Tuma. Crush, you can chop these, but I'm gonna press them. I think it's easier. All right, guys, we don't want anything to burn. So I'm gonna use this plate on the burner. You just put it over the burner. And I think it kind of just basically like mellows down the heat. You know what I mean? Like the burner. So nothing burns. But you're gonna use, I'm gonna use my couscous pot. Now, you can do this in a pressure cooker. And I have a pressure cooker. But fun fact, I have no idea how to use a pressure cooker because I've always just used regular pots in my life. And I've always made a lot of soups in America, and I've always used a regular pot. So we're going to use the couscous pot. We're going to put our beans in here. Basically, guys, lubia is the most amazing one-pot soup. I mean, there's some prep work and all. You know, you need to grate your onions and your tomatoes and your garlic. You got to chop cilantro and parsley, soak your beans. But it's all one pot, guys, except for the meat. Because I did fry the meat first. All right, Mr. Mushkil, forget that. It isn't one pot, but it basically is. All right, so we're going to put everything in the pot. Let's go. All right, guys, adding to our beans in the pot is the 7 cloves of garlic and 1 medium onion grated. Next, we're adding I said 3 tomatoes, but to be honest, I just did 4, right? 4 is fine. Rabat tomatoes, not crushed, grated. We're going to add our meat. Then we're going to add approximately 3 tablespoons each parsley and cilantro. Just put that right in there. You're also going to add 1/2 cup of zit. Now, I'm in Morocco, so of course I have Mezien Bezef zit. You know, zit, by the way, is olive oil. I have very good olive oil. You're going to add 1/2 cup to that. Time to add your seasoning. So, you know, I'm American. I really don't know the metric system. So I'm using whatever it is that we use in America. You're going to use 1 tablespoon cumin. 1 tablespoon cumin. Now, I know the Moroccan women, they don't really measure. They just do it with love. But I don't want to mess this up, so I'm measuring. But 1 tablespoon cumin. 1 tablespoon of salt. Can't really make anything without salt. 1 tablespoon salt. 1 tablespoon paprika. I shouldn't be doing this over the pot. Then it's going to be 2 teaspoons. Teaspoon is smaller, but I only have 1/2 teaspoon, so we're going to do 4 of these. Of ginger. I feel like ginger is one of the spices you can't mess up with. Am I right? Like, I feel like it can really change the taste of your meal. So I'm going to really try to measure this good. So we're doing 4 of these, which will be 2 teaspoons. The first one was really good measured. The next one's not so much. I'm so hungry, guys. I want this to cook really quick. All right, so that's ginger. And then after that, we have turmeric. So the turmeric is only, it's actually optional, which I think is weird because I feel, oh my God, there was a hole in the bag and I got it all over, guys. This is why I do not do cooking videos, guys. My kitchen, if you could see right now, is a mess, like literally a mess. And I'm not a fan of it. I'm not here for it. This is why I don't do cooking videos. But you guys are always hounding me, cook for us. So lubia it is, guys. So we got, let's go over it all again. Tomato, garlic, onion. I got turkey in there. And then the seasoning, salt, turmeric, ginger, paprika. Oh, optional, you can add some heat to it. You can put some cayenne pepper. You can put that in there. Once all that's in there, and oil, you need to put the oil in there. Then you put 2 liters of water in it. And then you're going to let it come to a boil, lower the heat and let it simmer. And for the pot measure, cooking in the regular pot, it's like an hour and a half. But I'm going to check the directions again and get right back to you. Hold on. Okay, so I added about 2 liters of water to it. And you just mix it all up like that. Honestly, guys, it already smells like the seasoning smell really good in it. And you're going to bring it to a boil and then you're going to lower it. Hey guys, make sure you're subscribed to my live stream channel. I go live like every day, Monday through Friday, from 6:30 to 8. So go check out my live stream channel, Mama4Live. Shukran. All right, guys, so here is the lubia. Now, here's what I have to say. You guys are only seeing a video. You're only seeing like what you see, right? You can't smell it. You can't taste it, right? But I can. And I just taste it, just the sauce. And guys, I promise you, it literally tastes amazing. The seasoning is really, really good. And I didn't even have this part yet. So far, I've only had the bread with the broth. Now, I do know that it does seem watery. I'm going to add some cornstarch to it. But it will thicken up. Meshi mushkil, you got bread to soak it in. Like I said, please be nice to me in the comments, because even though it may not look like your traditional lubia, it literally tastes like lubia. And to be honest, it might be my favorite new lubia is my own. I don't know. It's going to run really hard with the one in Marrakesh. That one was really, really good too. But let me plate this up and show you it. All right, guys, here it is, what it looks like. Actually, it looks better out of the pot. I think it looks pretty good out of the pot. All right, let me try it. Stop. Bismillah. God. You see the turkey? Turkey, I know it's not traditional. Normally it's lamb or beef with the bone. Meshi mushkil, because honestly, guys, this is my new favorite lubia. My own. Bislama.